Oh man, I am so excited because today we are checking out one of the most popular electric scooters on the market, the Kukirin G2 Master. When I first got into electric scooters, this is one of the first brands that I've heard of, and I've received a ton of comments on this channel about it, but I've also got a ton of comments on my TikTok and Instagram telling me to check out the Kukirin G2 Master. And because many of you are probably wondering, I just bought this for $9.99. I think it's on sale from about $1,700 down to $1,000. I do have a $20 off code QUEST, and I'll put a link in the pinned comment and description so you can check this scooter out. But I've got this bad boy fully charged and ready to go. So they have a manual here with a bunch of steps, but it doesn't tell you what it is. It just says figure 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's kind of confusing looking through the book because you're like, don't put it in front of 2 houses? What? But this scooter weighs just a little over 70 pounds, and it has one of the better folding latches that I've used. It's just a little hard to undo. It's pretty secure when it's on there, but maybe I gotta figure out the trick. I feel like I gotta reach under awkwardly. But this is one of the few scooters that I've seen with adjustable handlebars, and I just wanted to adjust it real quick just to get an idea of how easy it was. Oh, that's on there, good. All right, there's that, and you got a little push pin in here. That's not bad. All right, go all the way down. All right, yeah, that's definitely too short for me. It came all the way up by default, so that's probably where I'm gonna ride it. I do like that it clicks into place and then you secure it with the latch here, because I have another one that just has the latch, and I was like, is that as secure as it could be? And they do have a nice tightening knob here to keep it secure.
Cook bag in the backpack, okay. Nap time in the knapsack, smartphone for the dumb bread. Clip full of the bad in the bed frame, okay. Same one for the break cane. Mindset on the next move. No time for the head game.
Oh man, there's some jet skis out there. So soon, man, so soon. So this will be my first electric scooter with keys instead of like an NFC tag or a password or something. So let's just, let's give it a try. I can't wait to rev it. And, you know, I probably have to hit the power button too. Hey, there it goes. All right, it looks like it's in kilometers. I'll figure out how to change that, I swear. So this scooter has dual 1,000-watt motors. I've been trying to ride more dual motor scooters, and I've known about the Kukirins for a little while, but it took me a long time to get one because there's so many options for scooters. So this scooter has 3 modes. I believe the speeds I saw were like 15, 25, and a 37-mile-an-hour max. Let me see if my glasses nudge. Hey Meta, how do I switch the Kukirin G2 Master from kilometers to miles? It said check the user menu. You know, let me Google it here while we're stopped. All right, that was confusing. Okay, so 2,000-watt motors in this. They say there's a top speed of 39. My awesome scooter says it goes 42, but like when I use something third party to check the speed, it says like 39 and it barely touches 40. So this being a 37 top speed, if it's actually going 37, is gonna be impressive. So I'm in dual motor. I'm gonna go to 3 here. I got a lot of battery. I wanna see how long it takes to get to top speed. In 3, 2, 1, go. Oh yeah, nice pickup. Oh yeah, 28, 29, 30, 32, 36, 37. Wow. Oh, look at that dog. I feel like I'm flying. All right, let's zip over this way. This thing is quick. Oh man, I'm liking this one. I just wanted to get a look at these tires. They're actually pretty impressive. It says they can handle a few different terrains on their website, like grass, a rocky terrain, and even snow. So if we find the snow today, I'll definitely roll over that. I kind of want to try the brakes out a couple of times before we really get out there. Let me just see what we got here. Okay, decent stopping power. We have dual mechanical disc brakes. Oh yeah, that did a great job. And we got 2 10-inch tubeless tires here. I'm liking the grips on here. They have a little palm rest for me. And I do like the throttle on this, little thumb throttle. I don't like the twist throttle. I like the trigger or the thumb. The suspension on this feels pretty decent. We'll see how this does once we hit a few bumps today. Is that me hitting the horn? I don't want to hit it right now that I'm behind somebody. All right, let's try the horn now that we're moving. Oh, that was me that bumped the horn. Okay, yeah. It's not terrible, but I don't know. I think over 30, you just need a loud horn. So Kukirin has a bunch of cool scooters on their website. I chose this one because it was the most popular, and it's kind of like a middle of the road scooter. Like they have some cheaper ones and some more expensive ones. So if I end up really liking this G2 Master, I might check out the G3. Looks like a nice step up for a few $100s more. And they have one that goes over 50. It's like the G4 Max. So leave me a comment and let me know if you think I should check those out. I think the G3 goes 40 and I think the G4 goes over 50. So I might want to check those out. I'm already liking this so far, so I think there's a decent chance. And this one I think is the fastest one with mechanical brakes, and the fast ones have hydraulics. I'm braked up. I'm braked up. All right, let's see if they'll trade me for a supercar today. What do they got? Some Bentleys. Oh, that's looking sick. 266 for an Aston Martin. All right, somebody drop a donut right now. We can get it, right? Super chat or whatever. Whew. All right, so the handlebars, did I put them all the way up? Oh, I think it goes up one more notch. Wait, hang on. I was like, they feel a little short. Does it go up one more notch? Oh, no, there's no way. Okay, I thought it was gonna click into there. All right. It feels a little bit shorter than my awesome scooter, and the handlebars seem a little bit more narrow. But let's see these turn signals. All right, I have the left blinker on. It's blinking on the rear. Is there anything on the front? Oh, yeah. Okay, so we have front and rear blinker. Okay, I like that. And it's on the deck, so you're not gonna cover it with your hands. It's not the most visible, but I bet at night you super see it. All right, let's see if we can roll up this hill. Ooh, hit my head on a branch. Didn't realize. Oh yeah, I did that easy. That might have been the easiest hill climb on any scooter. All right, it's handling the off-roading. Nobody at the skate park right now. Let's have a little bit of fun. Why not? I'm not trying to do anything crazy, but you know, let's see. Okay, I might go to mode 2. Okay, there might be a couple places I could just comfortably roll. All right, I'm not gonna spend too much time here, but leave a comment and let me know if I should do a whole skate park video, or I just find a day like this where there's nobody to interfere with, you know? Get out of here, scooter kid. Oh yeah, this is dope. Oh, nice. That was sick. All right, so this scooter has an IP54 resistance rating, and I just wanted to see the light here. Oh, it turns on not just the headlight, but you get a couple of lights on the front. Is this adjustable at all? All right, not really adjustable, but I think the ones that are low to the ground do a good job lighting up the road and what's in front of you. This thing is getting dirty. Yeah, this is similar to my awesome scooter as far as the frame goes. Lights on the side, I'm liking this. Okay. So I definitely have seen this scooter around, maybe not this exact one. This is the 2025 edition. Now you can find other G2 Masters, but this is the latest and greatest, and they've upgraded a few things on this. I think one of the main things I noticed is this one has a 3 amp charger versus the 2 amp charger on their old one. Oh, that's my buddy Ken. All right, I'm breaking the law to get to him. Look at him, he's zipping down the street. Oh yeah, Steve, that's my homie right there. Hang on, that's my boy. I gotta catch up to him. Hey Ken, your cable's dragging. Yeah, let me get it for you. How's it going, pal?
Pretty good. Thank you. I just threw it in there. I should have been more careful.
No worries. I didn't want it to get snagged on something. Oh yeah. Yeah, you take it. Hey, I just got this one today. I'm trying it out for one of my YouTube channels.
How fast that go?
This one goes 37.
Jesus. Is that legal?
Sure. I think they're only supposed to go like 15 miles an hour or whatever.
Thanks for stopping.
Hey, no worries. Hey, I hope to see you again soon, bud. That's the legend himself. There he goes. He has like almost 500 Tommy Bahama shirts, and they retail for like $140 each. He's been buying them since the 90s, since they first started selling them. That guy's a legend. That's a for real Florida man right there. Oh, I think I was talking about chargers. Yeah, this one has a single charge port. The 2025 version, oh, that's nice. Has the 3 amp charger, but it still takes 10 or 11 hours to charge. I think I noticed the G3 has dual charging options, and you can charge that one to full in about 5 or 6 hours, which honestly, spec for spec, their G3 seems really close to my awesome DT2 Pro, except it seems like just a little bit better, so I might want to check that one out next. Huh. I feel like, I wish the handles for grabbing were a little bit bigger. The boats are out today. Okay, let's get out of here. Still haven't found any snow to ride on yet. Whew. That's 2 times now I've done a curb hop and I hear it as soon as like the front tire hits, it starts to squeal. You hear that little boop. I think it's just spinning so fast, you get a little skid noise. Still looks like we have 6 or 7 battery bars. Since we've gone 8 miles, we'll see. All right, I gotta say, I'm having a lot of fun on this. There it is again. It's not super awkward to maneuver. All right, here's my my real suspension test. There's some crazy bump right here. I hit it on my scooters. Let's see how this one does. Oh, that was nothing. Hey, dude. Just grab him. Look at him just floating right above me. Dude, birds are so cool. I'm eager to see how it does once we get low battery, if it's still as zippy as it is right here. Oh man, the water looks nice. I just want to be doing exactly what I'm doing right now on the surface of the water. It would be sick. 38, 39. I wonder if it'll show 40. I feel a lot of wind resistance, but it says 39 on the speedometer here. This is why I feel like I'm going just as fast as my awesome scooter, because I think I am. Feels like it wobbles. I only feel it when I'm going max speed and I hit some bumps. It might be partly because of the wind, but I feel like I'm hitting some of these bumps and I get a little bit of wobble on the handlebars. One of the things I was wondering about these more narrow handlebars is, do wide handlebars make it more stable? I could imagine if this was half the width, I'd have a harder time keeping it still. If it's wider, is it easier to keep it stabilized? Okay, so the scooter's saying we went 11 miles. That might be rounding up. I did start at like a quarter mile-ish late. This says 10.1, this says 10. These are identical. All right, so I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this is just showing 1 mile over what the actual range is, and it looks like I'm at 5 battery bars. So I'm only at 10. It's looking like it's about half battery, but that could be like 59% on 5 or whatever. I'm hoping this gets over 20 miles. I'm hoping it gets over 25. If it gets over 30, it replaces my awesome DT2 Pro. Yeah, any little bump like that, I just feel it wobbling. Look at that. That's me trying to hold it tight. Huh. Like, there's no way I would try to ride this with one hand going more than like 20 miles an hour with that kind of stability. I do know that some of the scooters that go even faster than this have like steering stabilizers or dampeners, and those that'll help keep you more stable at a faster speed, but you know, nothing like that on this. I really think the biggest culprit is the tire, but if you know more about scooters or stability than I do, leave me a comment and let me know. I just imagine a bigger tire makes for a more stable ride. Ooh! Alright, is it getting worse as the day's coming on? I feel like the wobbling is getting worse. Has something shifted on the scooter? Oh man. I like these slab down boots for protection, but I swear they're not the most comfortable. I'm bricked up. Huh? Oops, I leaned into the horn. Alright, we're off-roading pretty decently here. Ooh, this looks like a big bump. Okay. Alright, we gotta pay the dip tax. I gotta do these weird to not hit the camera on the bar. Just gotta like tilt my head back. Now, I guess one of the benefits that I can think about with these slightly more narrow handlebars is sometimes when I ride my scooters with a wider one, I feel like I have to do like weird maneuvers. Sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes, especially on the sidewalk, if there's like a pole in the middle, if it's just designed poorly, I gotta like lean the handlebars out of the way. Sometimes when I'm going off-roading, I gotta do just extra maneuvering to not hit stuff. I feel like the smaller handlebars make it just a little bit more maneuverable, but as a result, slightly less stable at a faster speed. Beautiful dogs. Ooh, that's really deep. Ew, I don't want to roll through that. All right, let's do it. Ugh. All right, testing that IP54 rating. We didn't slip, but it was just water. There was not really any sand on it. All right, so both the phone and the watch are saying we went just over 20. The scooter's saying about 22, which leads me to believe that for the range, it's just gonna show you went 10% further than you actually did. So I was in dual motor the whole day. I was basically in mode 3 for 95% of the time, and we got 20 miles and it shows 2 battery bars left. So while the range isn't exactly what I was hoping for, I am just gonna do a whole range test in another video where I just rip this thing at max speed and see how far it goes. I think it's gonna go over 20, but I don't think it's gonna go that 43 they say on their website. But I'm very impressed with the speed. It feels like it accelerates really fast. I only noticed some issues with wobbling at like the max speed when I was on the bumpier roads. But honestly, it wasn't as bad as some scooters that I've been on. I had one that wobbled so bad at 25 miles an hour that it was scary to ride. This one I was really only, once I hit that 37.89 on the speedometer, did I notice anything. The suspension doesn't feel like it bounces as much when I jump on it, but every big bump I hit, I was impressed with how it did. Now, if you're interested in getting this scooter, I have a code Quest at kaguscooterusa.com. You'll save $20 with code Quest, dropped it to about $9.80. And stay tuned, I'm dropping a range test on this soon, and maybe I'll compare it to a couple other scooters I have. But if you're getting out there and riding, look, don't be a dummy, wear a helmet, ride safe. I almost tripped. Later, my dudes.